Yo, what is up, guys? My name is Senior Giraffe, and we are here again on giraffe.oplegends.com for another prisons video. Now, this video is most likely going to be a little shorter than the previous videos, just because we're not in the Versus series anymore. The Versus series has officially concluded in the last episode, and we did successfully win, completely carried by Royal, but that is fine by me. I'm gonna be honest. I don't mind. I don't mind being carried. A win is a win. Now, during the time period from the last video and this video, there has been a bunch of stuff added. If we just go ahead and check the brand new loot box, there is going to be a bunch of stuff in it. We've got the same old rewards here, some good boosters, Dragon Burst boosters, all this stuff. Global boosters, which we talked about earlier, but they are, again, very, very good. All the way down here, we keep going through pet scrolls, more resets, good boosters here again, tier 3 ultimate modifiers. And then this is one of the brand new things that they've introduced, armor scrolls. Now, I don't fully know how it works. I don't know if it's a multi on top of your multipliers or if it's just a flat multi, but you can see here the Turbo Frenzy scroll. Gain a 0.125x Turbo Frenzy multiplier for every armor tier. So I'm assuming if you have Obsidian armor and you put this on, you'll be getting like a 0.9x on Turbo Frenzy. So that could be super, super useful. And there's a bunch of other scrolls. I think there's only 2 available from this loot box at the moment. I don't know how you get the rest of them. There might be another way, not entirely sure. And right here, we have the pet slot number 2, which if you haven't played the server before, this allows you to equip 2 pets instead of 1, which is super, super massive. Majority players on the server are going to be wanting to get one of these and use a Dragon Burst plus an Orb pet or a Dragon Burst and a Beacon. Mine Artifact box, super cool as well. And then the ultimate Dragon Burst robot. So there is a lot of stuff in this brand new loot box. We are going to be opening 2 of those at least in this video. We do also want to go ahead and check out all the armor scrolls right here though. So we've got Frenzy, which we can see, Upgrade Finder, which gives you an increased chance at finding an enchant upgrade from Scavenger. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that's how it works. That's amazing. EXP scroll, not too bad. Lucky Block scroll, Beacon scroll, this is really good. This is what I'm assuming a lot of people go for. Robot speed, yada, yada, yada. Nothing crazy here. Money, pretty good. And Loot Finder supply drop. So nothing too crazy. I think the most important one is going to be the Beacon one right here. I honestly think this one's insane, but I don't know if it works for every piece of armor, and I don't know how the scrolls work. If you put a scroll on a piece of armor, I'm assuming you can't take it off. Oh, no, actually, if you put a scroll on a piece of armor, you can get them back by salvaging your armor. So if you've made a mistake or you put it on something you really don't want or you upgrade your tier of armor, you can always get the scroll back just by salvaging. So that is super, super cool. They also added pet EXP boosters. Now, I have no clue how you get those. I'm going to be honest, I should figure out how to get those, but I have no clue. So there are pet EXP boosters because EXP for pets this map has been very, very slow and they wanted to help out with it. We are currently in like week 3. So if we look here, you can see 102 rebirth points gained. So we currently are equivalent to rebirth 12, I believe, because we got 15 in the first week. So if we do /rebirth and we go check our rebirth shop, go here, rebirth points, you can see we have 117 rebirth points. And the best thing about this, as you guys would have seen in previous series, we have this on our alt account as well. So if we wanted to do some EXP shop cheese, we could easily buy a bunch of the, experience bargain right here on our alt account, trade over our small amount of EXP to the alt account, and buy stuff out of EXP shop with our alt. EXP shop has been getting buffed as, the map goes on. So there is the brand new loot box in it. Although I believe it's about 1.2 mil based off of the economy. Because if we check /EXP top, you'll see EXP is something that people have a lot of. It's definitely not scarce whatsoever. One of the new buffs for the keys, if we go to crates, you'll see loot keys is how you get some of the armor scrolls. You'll see the Beacon scroll and the EXP scroll. So it might be super, super worth it to vote. And you also can get Orb boost modifiers. I didn't know. This might have been in there for a while. So this is really useful, and this is where you get the pet EXP boosters. If we go look for it, I believe right there, boom, a 1 extra 40 minutes. So that is nice. Again, as with every week, G kits have been boosted. We can check here. Our Halloween and our Easter are going to be giving us 2x Mystic each, so we can pop those open, get our Mystic loot boxes. They are in our PV, I believe. There they are right there. So we can open those up as well, and yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So It should be super, super cool. I think kits actually got buffed as well. Yeah, they did. So you can get pet EXP boosters from your kits, which is super nice. They changed Forge, which is, you know, okay. Forge is kind of lackluster. I'm going to be honest. I've never used it. It's very, very eh. It's not my favorite thing. So there is Forge. If you want to go to /Forge, you can easily set up auto consume and automatically consume your crystals, all that good stuff, which helps with your inventory if you don't disable your crystals. Super nice there. And yeah, overall, there's just a lot of new stuff for this week. Now, we have a lot to open. We're going to open 4 of these Mystic loot boxes, and we're also going to be opening 2 of the brand new Arcane. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. We have not been grinding too much, guys, because there is not much to grind at the moment. We won the Versus series, and we kind of called it at that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to figure some stuff out here. Start by opening these loot boxes. They'll clear out my inventory a little bit because it is awfully cluttered at the moment. Let's get rid of a bunch of this stuff here. We do have those tier 6s, which we can open because it gives you a chance for a random ultimate modifier, which is going to be super nice if we can get one because we still don't have one. But yeah, let's open these up. Boom. We get the Power Surge Ultimate Modifier, which is pretty good, and a Beacon Booster. So nothing too crazy. This we will go ahead and apply, though. And now every 8 minutes, we can double our modifiers on our pickaxe, which is super nice. This Beacon modifier is also not too bad. So that is pretty cool. /buy, let's get ourselves a bundle. We can get 3 arcanes. I don't know if I want to do that. Mine artifact box. I don't think our mine's even max. We can go check. If we go to our mine, it is probably, yeah, it's level 19 because we were mining in Royal's mine. So there's no need in doing that bundle. We probably won't be able to see mine artifacts. Ooh, this is a nice new menu. This is pretty neat. I've never seen this before. If we look at the mine artifacts, guys, these are all the mine artifacts that are currently in the server. We've got the original Creeper Heart, Fortune, Midas Crown, and Alchemist, and this is a brand new one, Party Beacon, where it boosts the beacon density based on how many players are in the mine. So now I'm going to be honest, guys, I already know of an amazing strategy with this. If you have your friends get alt accounts on the server, 1 alt each, you have them added to your mine and you just bring them into a private mine. You pop this thing. You could probably be printing infinite beacons just having people in your mine. You don't need them to mine. I think they just have to be in your mine. And if you get alt accounts or low rank players with very small bad pickaxes, your mine might be insane. I don't know if anyone's tried that. I think that's something that people should try. I'm sure people already have tried, but that would be disgusting and really, really broken. So that might be something to look into doing if you do actively play comp. Let's go ahead though, guys. Let's open these Mystics and Arcanes, get those out of the way, see what more we are going to be doing. Honestly, I'm hoping we get a pet slot. Not going to be bothered if we don't. Let's start with 2 Mystics first. Quickly open these up. I'm not sure what we're looking for from the Mystics. There's a bunch we can get. Tier 5 modifiers is okay. Dragon Burst Booster is amazing. A Tier 5 modifier box is okay. So that's not really that good. It's you know, mediocre, okay. But we got these for free for having a G-Kit, so not a big deal. Open them up again. Looking for mainly, I think we're looking for ultimate modifiers if we can. Turbo Frenzy Scroll, that is amazing. Or Boost Modifier, that is also super nice. So, boom, we have a Armor Scroll. We are going to go ahead and take a look at that in a little bit. Let's open these Arcanes first. Get these 2 down and open them real quick. And then we're going to look at that scroll. I'm super happy we got that, though, because otherwise we would not be looking at it. Let's see what we get here. A Mine Artifact, perfect, and a Beacon Boost modifier. That is pretty neat. Okay, Mine Artifact's insane, because I don't think that many people... Actually, at this point, people probably have a bunch of Mine Artifacts, so it's not that crazy, but it is really good to have for us. We can open the Super Robot. We get the Elite. Okay, that's not too great. Let's open this Mine Artifact box, and let's see what we can get. I'm hoping for the Party Beacon, because I feel like that's going to be the most overpowered one. Boom. We get Stormy Skies. I love this. We get Stormy Skies. I love this artifact. I've used it in the past. There's a few videos I've done on it on how you can make this super overpowered with AFK in it, so not bad at all. We are going to have to get our mine to level 100 before even being able to apply that, so I'm not sure if we'll ever see it. But if you do want to see the Mine Artifact in, you know, action, you can go back to a previous video. I have one where it's just the Stormy Skies, so that is not too bad. Let's use this Turbo Frenzy Scroll. How does this work? Okay, so you can apply 3 scrolls, and they each go up with tiers. You can see we're only tier 1, because I'm going to be honest, I slacked completely this map, so it's not going to work too much for us. But if we put this on our chest plate, for example, hover over our chest plate, we now have a 0.125x on Turbo Frenzy. So that is going to be buffing our Turbo Frenzy the entire time, which is super good. I don't actually know how good Turbo Frenzy is. I believe it's kind of like a Sugar Rush. I don't know if I've ever had it proc before. I probably have. I'm not entirely sure. We also got the Orb Boost modifier, which we can throw under our pickaxe. I'm going to be honest, guys. If I show you my pickaxe, you might puke. It is just completely disgusting, but this is what it's looking like. We broke 1 mil raw, though, guys. At least that's a good thing. You can see we were slacking. When I say I was slacking insanely hard. No rebirths, but we do have some rebirth boosters we can buy. We can spend some rebirth points because we got the 117. So let's go ahead, go through here. I think what we're going to focus on, Beacon Bonanza is crazy. This gives you insane beacon multipliers. But I think we're going to go for some orb multipliers, because you can see here it's 3 rebirth points for a 3x orb modifier. So let's go, boom, Orb Magician, get that. Orb Magician again, get that. I think we can get it one more time, can't we? Resurgent, ultimate modifiers are lower. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pet XP modifier, that's not too bad either. Let's go see, what do we need to get Orb Greed to, or Orb Magician to level 3? We're going to need Enchanted Mastery level 3, and then we can get it all the way up to level 7. So let's go ahead, get Enchanted Mastery to level 3. Boom, get that. Oops, boom. Enchanted Mastery, where is it? What else do we need for it? It's going to be one of those ones. I wish you could just buy out all the pre-required stuff, because now I got to go look through all of them, which is kind of annoying. Piggy Bank 3, that is fine. That won't be hard at all for us to get. So Piggy Bank 3, let's get that. Maybe there's more for that. I'm pretty sure Piggy Bank 3 is going to be pretty easy to get. 1, 2, and 3. Now let's get Enchanted Mastery, boom, and then number 3. And now we can get our Orb Magician all the way up there, boom. Do we actually want to get the one where we keep our modifiers for 20? We might as well get that so we can throw the Orb Boost and the Turbo Power Surge, which we already have. So let's go get Eternal Tuning. Now how this will work is when we rebirth, we won't lose our modifiers, which is going to be super, super crucial for good modifiers. 20 rebirth points there, boom. Orb Magician again, one more time, and now we can't afford it. But if we were able to get it, it would be another 4x. We just have to rebirth 2 more times, which shouldn't be too bad, especially with all the buffs we get. We're going to get 1 in Beacon Bonanza, because, I mean, why not? You might as well. Now, if we check our multis, guys, this is what it's looking like. We have a 23x, and 16x of it is from the rebirth modifiers, and we haven't rebirthed a single time. Now, if you guys join the server right now, you can do this exact same thing, get the same rebirth modifier, and you'll be able to fly in ranks, fly in pickaxe level, all that, yada, 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 you know? So that's super nice. And if we check our beacon modifier, we are at a 2x overall, so not too bad at all. We should be getting a bunch of orbs really quickly. I'm not sure if I want to level up my mine here, guys, because it is going to take a really long time, and I don't have a modifier, so we might just go to mine, go Royal K9, and just mine there for a little bit. I think we can easily gain orbs. Let's just check really quick with a Dragon Burst booster and an orb booster. Spend all our orbs on, let's see, what do we really need? I mean, we can over level that, sure. That was expensive. I don't know if I should have done that, but that's fine. Put the rest in here. Pop these 2, and let's see how fast we're flying in orbs. If we go look, every Dragon Burst proc is about 1.2 mil. And we can even, if we go here, get rid of our bad modifiers here, and put on the orb modifier for 2.5x, which is super, super useful. And I believe we might even have more orb modifiers right here. Boom, a 1x. Any others? No, we don't. That's fine. And we can put that on just because orbs are all we care about right now. I want to get a couple rebirths in, possibly. Not entirely sure if we'll be able to. We're going to have to wait and see. Boom, we got all that stuff. Let's pop the orb boost and the dragon boost. I think I already did, so we got an extra 2 hours of orb boost. That is fine. Let's get to mining, and look at how fast we're flying in orbs. And if we fly mine to mine even faster, you'll see we are just going to be gaining infinite orbs and easily going to be able to hit another rebirth here, or, well, our first rebirth. So this is pretty insane, in my opinion, and we haven't really touched mining. We haven't mined for a really long time, so it's not a bad strategy if you guys are just wanting to take a little break, cool down, and then come back. All the rebirth grinders who play like super, super insane hours every day, they're going to continue rebirthing, and you'll get the catch-up points and just be able to cruise along getting all that. And if you guys are playing comp, you can even just put all of your rebirth points you get for free into the Beacon Bonanza ones. And you'll see if we go through that, if we got the one for what we got, I mean, we got the Beacon Bonanza 1 right here, a 0.5x. We get the Beacon Bonanza 2, which would be right here. That's a 0.7 point, or a 1x. a 1.25, 1.5, 1.75, 2x. And you're noticing these have very little requirements. This is the first one which has a requirement. At this point, Beacon Bonanza number 8, you honestly would just go for some other stuff, because Fresh Start 4 is pretty good, but this is kind of forcing you to rebirth. This is a way to prevent people from doing the whole strategy I'm talking about. But up until Beacon Bonanza 7, you are getting what? 2, 3.7, 4.25, 6, 7, and then it would be 7.75, and then it would be an 8.25, I believe, with the full thing. So you get an 8.25x Beacon multi, and you don't have to rebirth at all, which is insane. So you'll have, like, I mean, your orbs will do nothing at that point, because there's not really a point. You can't get your enchant upgrades too far. They have a max level of 500, so it's not that crazy for you. But when it comes to mining beacons, it's just going to be insanely free, and you can do that passively. So super, super useful. And I recommend, honestly, if you guys are just wanting to play comp, don't even rebirth. In my opinion, rebirthing is like, it's really good. You get a bunch of bonuses. There's a lot of really good stuff in the rebirth shop, and the rebirth boosters themselves are really insane. If we go check, you can check the rebirth rewards. Down here, you're getting, you know, a 10x orb booster and a beacon booster, 4x for an hour, all this stuff. But if you just, you know, you just chill, you don't even rebirth, you're fine. You don't have to worry about it. Up at Rebirth 100, you're getting insane stuff. This is really good, really important things. You're getting a 1.4x Dragon Burst booster. You're getting EXP boosters, Turbo Frenzy boosters, a whole bunch of insane stuff. But also, you don't have to rebirth, and you can get a lot of these good things. So it's an entire like strategy on, do you want to rebirth or do you not want to rebirth? I'm a big fan of, you know, hey, I like breaking blocks sometimes. I don't really want to rebirth, reset my pickaxe. So that's kind of how I took it this map. I do think I'm going to continue grinding here though, guys, so I'll cut back in a little bit, and we'll see how much progress I've made on my pickaxe. It's probably not going to be too much. Also right there, you can see that is the Divine Blessing enchant, which again is just insane. I talked about it in one of the first episodes. It's the only reason that Royal was able to carry me, because he had that really overpowered enchant on his pickaxe. We can also pop our Power Surge right there. Boom. And now if we check our multi, you can see we have a even larger multiplier from our modifiers. We got a 5 and a 2x instead of a 2.5 and a 1x. So really useful. Power Surge is one of the better ones. I think Oceanic Blessing is the number 1 tier 3 enchant for the modifier. Ultimate modifier, I think is what they're called. So if we could get one of those, that would be really cool to see. But for the most part, I'm okay with where we're at. Gonna continue grinding though, guys. I'll bring you back in a little bit, and we'll see all the progress I've made. Alrighty, we are back after, as you can see in the top right, about 17-ish minutes of mining, and you can see we are at 2 billion orbs. So it's really quick. I believe maxing out a pickaxe is something like 36 bill total. And we already have a good amount of work done on our pickaxe, a substantial amount. So realistically, if we wanted to rebirth, we could easily get a rebirth out here sooner rather than later. All we need to max is going to be the the lesser good enchants, the ones that don't really matter. You can see I have Guardian's Blessing max, but I'm missing some of the most expensive ones. So it's gonna take some time to actually hit that rebirth mark. But that, sadly, guys, is going to be the end of this video. Sorry if it was a little shorter than the previous ones. You know, I'm just trying to make them quicker watches for you guys and get it out there for you, because it's, you know, universes are going to be coming up here soon, so I'm really excited for that. So we're slowing down on prisons at the moment, but I do really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. It does really help, and it helps support me. And if you do want to hop on the server, use my IP in the top left. That is one of the most important ways you guys can help support me. But with that out of the way, guys, I do really hope you enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good day. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good rest of your life. I'll see you again when I see you. Until then, much love. Later. Peace.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I.